Sir, you get filmed in here.
What do you mean? Who are you?
I'm courthouse security.
Courthouse security, your name and badge number and department?
Morgan, badge number 18, Pittsburgh County Sheriff's Office.
Do you have an identification on you?
A driver's license?
Yes.
No, I do. I'm not going to surrender it to you at this time, only because I have a Fourth Amendment right not to.
Our higher powers asked us to have you stop recording. If you do not stop recording, we're going to have to charge you with obstruction and then take
Obstruction of what?
obstruction of justice, since we're asking you to stop recording.
Pittsburgh County, Oklahoma. A routine lobby walk just turned into a constitutional battlefield. We are following Long Island Audit as he faces deputies who believe a courthouse rule overrides the supreme law of the land. But the real danger isn't the policy, it's the ego. When a badge is challenged and the threat of obstruction is thrown on the table, there is no turning back. Will he fold to save his freedom, or will he call their bluff and risk the ride? Watch closely, because this is how you handle a tyrant.
Yeah, why wouldn't I be able to record? Is there a statute, a law against recording?
There is a sign.
Yeah, signs really don't concern me. Anybody can make a sign. I can make a sign and put it on my chest and walk around saying I can record anywhere I want. You know, that wouldn't trump the law, would it? Right? You
Just
could
an ask from the commissioner that you get permission before you film on the courthouse grounds.
Yeah, so while I respect them trying to say that I need to ask, but I really don't respect it. But I don't listen to policy. I follow the law, sir, and you are law enforcement, and you're not policy enforcement, or you don't work at the behest of the commissioners. Commissioners can't just make law by stating something, right? Just saying that, can't wear a hat inside of the building, or certain people of certain colors, or, it's a slippery slope, right? So let's be careful about enforcing policies when you're law enforcement. Just take some pictures and video here. That's all.
Okay.
It starts here. The deputy admits he has no statute, only a sign. He's trying to elevate a build-in policy above the supreme law. Sean instantly draws the line. Policy is for employees, law is for citizens. But notice the deputy's ego. He can't cite the law, yet he refuses to walk away. This creates the vacuum that pulls in the next, more dangerous threat.
Okay.
Press?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Independent? You have a press ID?
No, I don't identify myself to law enforcement unless I've broken the law. It's just what I do. It's my policy.
Okay,
my company's
do you
policy.
have an identification on you?
A driver's license?
Yes.
No, I do. I'm not going to surrender it to you at this time, only because I have a Fourth Amendment right not to, and my choice not to.
That is your right.
Yeah, I just don't want to identify.
Do you have a name or something?
Yo, my name is Sean. Mm-hmm.
Sean?
Mm-hmm.
You got a last name?
Just Sean. Just Sean, yeah.
Just Sean? Okay. It's not that you're doing anything illegal. Times these days, I'm sure you've seen the news. People get a little weird with people filming around here due to, the terror.
Oh.
Did you catch that shift? When policy failed, he played the terrorist card. This is a classic fishing expedition for ID. Under Terry v. Ohio, police need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime to demand ID, not just a vague fear of cameras. Sean remains calm, refusing to surrender his Fourth Amendment rights. But silence makes the officer nervous, and nervous officers make rash decisions.
Hey, Sean?
Yes, sir.
Can you come here and talk to me for a minute?
Yeah, no problem. What's going on?
Our higher powers asked us to have you stop recording. If you do not stop recording, we're going to have to charge you with obstruction and then take
Obstruction of what?
obstruction of justice, since we're asking you to stop recording.
Can I speak to a supervisor?
Yeah, I can get that arranged, man.
Yeah, I would like to speak to the supervisor, because I think you guys would be making a big mistake. I was ready to actually leave. I just have to do my open records request.
I understand.
And get out of here. So, now being told that I will be charged with obstruction of justice for exercising a constitutional right, it just doesn't seem like I told you who I was. I'm a journalist.
I know.
I'm trying to de-escalate the situation, but I don't don't take too kindly to being threatened with arrest, my freedom taken from me, right? So if I could speak to a supervisor, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, we're getting in contact with one right now.
Because, like I told you, I already went through excuse me, ma'am. I already went through the entire building, and I'm here at the county clerk to do an open records request, as is my right for public information. So trespassing me from the building or obstruction of justice, that would be violating that right, deputy.
Now the gloves are off. Obstruction of justice. That is a threat of arrest. The sheriff has ordered his deputies to violate the Constitution. This is the most dangerous moment. Most people would fold here to save themselves, but Sean does the opposite. He demands a supervisor and labels the threat for what it is, a violation of rights. He is building his legal defense live on camera.
Obstruction of justice, that doesn't apply here, and as much as I don't want to take the ride with you guys, this sounds like something I'm probably going to have to take the ride with, because at the end of the day, you're violating my rights. You're violating my rights. I'm not doing anything. I'm not causing a disturbance. I'm not breaking any laws. Obstruction of what justice? What am I doing? I've been polite with both of you. I haven't done anything wrong. Huh? I gotta have to do my open records request, and then I was going to be on my way.
Okay,
but I want to speak to
you until you finish?
you. Can that is your listen? I can't tell you where you can and cannot go. The same way I want you to respect my rights, I respect that you can. If you want to waste resources on a man with a camera that's not a danger to anybody, that's your department's decision. But as far as arresting someone for peacefully exercising their rights, that would be a big mistake by your department. And I'm telling you, I don't want you to do. I don't want to have to go through this, go to civil court. It's just not. It's not what I came here to do. I came here to spread education on our rights, and I came here to exercise my rights. And you took an oath, both of you did, to uphold my rights and to uphold the United States Constitution.
This is a masterclass in notice. Sean tells them explicitly, your name goes on the lawsuit. He is stripping away their qualified immunity. If they arrest him now, they cannot claim ignorance of the law. He forces the deputy to choose, follow the sheriff's illegal order and face a lawsuit, or back down. Watch the deputy's confidence crumble as he realizes he is personally liable.
It is illegal to willfully delay or obstruct any public officer in the discharge or attempt of discharge of his duties.
6 said the same thing that I said. He's not doing anything wrong. He's going to call it.
I don't go past you.
Okay.
6 is the supervisor, correct?
Yeah, he's the sergeant.
Sergeant,
Yeah,
correct.
They come from.
Yeah. I just, you guys have treated me, you guys have treated me with respect. I've treated you with respect in turn. It's not personal towards you guys. I would hate to see you guys make a mistake because your name goes on the lawsuit, sir, and you lose qualified immunity and all that. You seem like a good guy. You seem like a good guy, sir. I don't want to see that happen. I don't want to lose my freedom. I want us to all leave here happy and, we're free, America, freedom, right? That's it. No one's breaking the law. I'm not breaking any laws. That's not my goal here.
I'll still be able to get the information.
I promised you I will give you that information. You could check it out for sure. And then once you check it out, I promise you'll be like, oh, it's a really good thing that we did not do that.
I know.
Once you check it out, you'll be like, oh man, good thing we didn't do that. So I'm just reading for my viewers the obstruction. It is legal to willfully delay or obstruct any public officer in the discharge or attempted discharge of any of her duties. A person does not have to use physical force to be guilty of obstructing an officer. Words alone may be enough to support construction. But again, your duties is to uphold the United States Constitution. That's your number one duty, not to tell me to stop exercising a constitutionally protected activity, right?
The moment of truth. The deputy tries to weaponize the statute, but it backfires. He reads, discharge of duties, but Sean reminds him, violating the Constitution is not a duty, it's a crime. The deputy has no rebuttal. He is reading the words, but Sean is teaching the meaning. The silence after right tells you everything. The threat is over.
I'm good. You could come on, I can tell you exactly. So, as you probably know, I am a First Amendment auditor, and my channel is actually Long Island Audit.
Long Island.
Long Island Audit. You can search it up on. I am from Long Island. That's correct. Yeah. So my channel is Long Island Audit. We have, and this is exactly why I didn't. you know, you treated me with respect, and I like to treat people with respect, and this is exactly why I didn't really want to. I was gonna go to jail today if I had to, because that's my job, right?
My biggest thing was that
That's my job.
Try not to take you to jail.
Yeah.
Did I do anything wrong?
Exactly. So I'm glad that worked out. I'm super happy it worked out that I didn't have to go to jail, but I was ready to go to jail if I needed to, because I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong. I know my rights, and you know, most people when they get arrested.
And here is the payout. The tension vanishes. Why? Because Sean stood his ground without being aggressive. He reveals his identity, and suddenly the suspect becomes the expert. This proves that knowing your rights isn't just about avoiding jail, it's about commanding respect. He walks away free, not because he was lucky, but because he was prepared.
Today, the badge blinked first. Sean proved that when you know the law, you don't need to fear the threat. But I need your verdict. Was this deputy simply ignorant or a tyrant? Vote in the comments, and if you believe in holding power accountable, hit that subscribe button right now. We are building an army of educated citizens, and I want you in the ranks.